any efforts.
Mayor Huber and City Council members, my understanding is that Mr. Bob Stresak is in the audience. Okay. He is the Executive Director of the California Commission on Peace Officers Standards and Training, also known as POST. Mr. Stresak traveled from Sacramento today to make a surprise special presentation to our Chief of Police, Mitch McCann. Mr. Stresak, Chief McCann, will you please come to the front? I'd like to introduce kept this well hidden considering it's a public item, but I do want to introduce Mr. Stresak real quick before the presentation. Mr. Stresak was appointed Executive Director in 2012. He brings 45 years of California law enforcement to the position. Previously, he served with the Los Angeles Police Department for 27 years. Mr. Stresak joined POST in 1999 and assumed responsibility for the management of the Robert Presley Institute of Criminal Investigation. In 2006, Mr. Stresak became POST's liaison to the California State Legislature, representing law enforcement's voice regarding statewide training standards to legislative entities. And in 2009, he assumed responsibilities as Bureau Chief of Post Standards Evaluation and Research Bureau before becoming, in 2012, the appointed Executive Director.
Well,
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, honored members, Mom.
Honored Sheriff, well.
Thank you for that introduction. Just a brief overview of POST. POST was the first organization in the nation to establish selection and training standards for police officers. So if someone trained in San Diego would be a police officer in Eureka, California, because they meet the same standards. We serve over 600 law enforcement agencies, 90,000 police officers, 8,000 public safety dispatchers, and about 5,000 reserve officers. We reimburse your city, your agency, to attend training that meets our standards. So once we certify a course and the officers attend, we'll reimburse them to attend. Over the last 50 years, we've been awarding these certificates, starting with a basic certificate when you graduate from the academy, all the way up to the executive. There's an advanced, there's a supervisory, there's a mid-management, and of course the executive certificate. And Chief, I'm here to surprise you with the delivery of your executive certificate. I hope you pulled it off, kind of, sort of, maybe. So a few quick points. We've been issuing this certificate for 50 years. In 50 years, we've only issued about 1,500 of these certificates. So they're not issued very easily, and they're not acquired very easily. Point number two is that this is a juggling act. As you know, while your chief is away from the workplace, attending courses, the faucet keeps running. It's got job responsibilities, family responsibilities, et cetera, et cetera. So it's quite a commitment to accomplish this and to attend the coursework needed to do that. My next point is, as you might be aware, for every 1,000 applicants in the state of California, only 100 become police officers. Actually, only 100 get to the academy. Now, the 100 that get to the academy, only about 90 graduate. And out of the 90 that graduate, only about 80 completed through the OJT, the field training officer program we call. So out of 1,000 applicants, yields about 80 officers. So it's rare to even become a police officer. It's even rare to become an executive officer. So even fewer than 1% become police officers, and some become executive officers. So with that said, I just want to, Chief, I want to ask you to savor your accomplishment. But I want to make a point that this reflects your commitment to your community. It reflects your commitment to lead by example. And it reflects your commitment to the professionalism of law enforcement. So congratulations.
I just want to say one thing. Bob is a very busy guy, as you can even just imagine. So for him to make the effort to fly all the way down here, I really appreciate it. It's very kind of him. Thank you.
Before we sit down, I think that if I would just all like to say a word. Okay, so we'll start in our normal order. Councilmember Mashburn.
I'd just like to say it's wonderful to see you receive this award, and even if it is from the big department in Los Angeles, but the idea of having equal training across the state has proven to be a great idea, and I'm certainly impressed with the post, and now very impressed with you that you've received this award. Thank you.
Councilmember Judge?
I just want to say congratulations, Chief, and thank you very much for coming out all this way to present that award. That was very nice.
Yeah, Chief, I just want to know how you coordinated your mom being here on the same night that you're getting the award. That's fantastic. No bigger fan than your mom, and then the rest of us follow her. I'm just really proud that you're leading by example. The gentleman said that that's one of the things that this signifies is that you're being a leader and you're setting the example for others to follow. And that's, we pride ourselves out here in this city, and we're very proud of your efforts to make sure that you're a leader that leads other leaders in this very challenging world of law enforcement. So thank you for that.
Mayor Pro Tem Soika?
Yeah, just want to thank you, and thank you for representing Simi Valley so well. You're a class act, and just congratulations. And thank you for coming down from Sacramento.
Chief, hearty congratulations. You've provided stellar leadership to our department since you've been here. One thing that people don't know, and when we interviewed him to be the chief, Councilmember Judge and I were on the interview committee, and he was one of only 2 people in the history of the California Police Chiefs Association who was actually not a police chief but a captain. So you are recognized by your peers. Well, at the beginning, okay, at the beginning. This is an unknown fact that some people have been recognized by your peers as being a leader for many, many years, and we're very proud to have you here, and a lot of great innovations to our police department. And we're not taking that for granted. We're proud to have you as our police chief. Mr. Plisak, thank you for coming all this way to do this personally. I know it means a lot to the chief, and it means a lot to the city. Thank you for your courtesy. We appreciate it. Congratulations, Chief. Now, what perfect timing. Now we have Council of Aging comments. Sharon McCann.
Good evening, Mayor Huber and members of the City Council and residents of Simi Valley. As you've heard, I am Sharon McCann, and I'm on the Executive Board for Council on Aging. I currently serve as treasurer, as well as chairman of the annual fund drive and the bingo bonanza.